Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 23 yards on the play.
1st and 10.
So this offense, Charles, we learned this week that they've apparently now reached a level that they feel obliged to give themselves a moniker, a nickname here. And so this is what they want to be known as going forward. The Super Duper Dub Club. So do with that information what you will.
Well, thank you for letting me know, and I love the way you rolled it out there. The Super Duper Dub Club. But anything they want to use to bond themselves together, if they feel like it.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And he puts it through. So that drive of 4 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Now following the touchdown, off Richter to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And again, this Buffalo defense there and run support to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
The quarterback.
He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. And finding the tight end, Hoover. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And 10 at their own 20.
New England trying to get a place on offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score.
10. Now they'll throw here. To Jones. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Roughing the passer defense.
Come on, Nat.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Looking left side. It's remaining in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a shotgun throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked. And he's got some space here.
The pass. Fumble on the play.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellows in New York.
And if you're the coach, and with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. But he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll get started over at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. And that one, a 1-point game at halftime. 16-15 is the score. Sam Darnold has a couple of touchdown passes. From there, let's get to the Meadowlands to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. A lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Michael Gallup, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Williams now on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25.